Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Gavin Farm. There's not much that's happened this week, and there's not much coming up for us this week. We don't have any shows or events lined up. The normal farmers market that we do is the second and fourth Thursdays of the month, so it doesn't occur this weekend because there was an extra Thursday in the month of July. So we don't have that this week, and there's nothing going on this weekend except we're going camping. And I'm going up to a ham fest. So we are working on a couple of videos. We have vegetable soup canning, which We actually recorded a video for vegetable soup 11 years ago, I think is what I remember it being at. Um, but when I pulled it up the other day, it's on a channel. It was uploaded to a channel that no longer exists. And when I pulled it up, it needed updating. So we're working on that. I still have the strawberry planting video in the works. Um, However, so far I have nothing actually sprouting. So I don't know if it's going to be a bust and I'm going to have to abandon it, or if I'm just not being patient enough, because it does say it takes a couple weeks, up to 6 weeks to actually see any growth out of it. And we're only on week, I think, 3. So we've got that going here. So now we're just working on the thing. I got the sugar cane fully planted right here. So we got that fully planted. Almost got this first soybean field harvested, and then we've got to get the straw picked up from it. And then we still have 2 more soybean fields to harvest. I have a truck taking it to the silo. I added silos onto it. Doesn't look very good on that field 1 there for the rice. Looks like there's a lot of withering going on. And so, got that. Got all of my tractors loaded up, waiting here to unload. And the combine is down here doing his thing. It's at 77%. I'll probably try to have one of these guys waiting here to run him alongside to unload a little bit. And then we've got a couple that are empty that can get them unloaded too. Man, there's our semi. I don't know why he's taking that way when I basically created a loop for him to take. As soon as it saves, I'll show you. So yeah, I basically, if he's sitting here, which he's about to turn around right there. And he'll come back around. Actually, I can do this. Unload a little bit more into him, and then head over to get the combine picked up. He's gonna go do another unload. But I created a loop for him so he didn't have to do all the turning around that he's doing, but he's decided to do the turnaround. So I don't know if they don't recognize roads that I create. Let's get him. Go up and get him unloaded a little bit so he'll keep going. The only problem with having a super loaded, modified combine is I can run alongside and empty him a little bit, but it won't clear him completely out. What else do we have going on? Oh yes, we got. If you saw the post, we got some extensions for the coop and for the run for the chickens. They've expanded their home. Basically, we took the extended run that we had and doubled the size of that. And then we also got a hold of another large coop. And as of so right now, they've had it since Saturday, and they all still huddle up in the other one. So I think a couple of them have visited the new one, but nobody has like spent any long time in there. It's all been we've put them in and they immediately run out and go back to the other one. So I'm sure it'll take some time getting used to. Um, the new one has nesting boxes in it, and we're hoping to be able to get them to start using that so that we can pull the small red one. Let me bring it up. I don't know if you can still see it in the shot anymore here. Uh, I gotta wait for it to show me, but you can kind of see it off there in the corner a little bit. The red and white box there. We're going to be working on taking that completely out. Um, and it always has to do its refresh thing. So, and if you guys watch the chicken cam during the week, they have started getting very, very noisy. One of them yesterday was standing there basically yelling at the camera. Um, we got a lot of produce coming in. We've had some eggplants. The first time growing eggplants, I think we did pretty good. Um, we got quite a few zucchini. However, we did have to end up pulling the plants. They got squash bug infestation, so we ended up having to pull them out. But we did get quite a few zucchinis to make several um, different things with it. Tomatoes are coming in like crazy. We are getting ready to can those. We went to use our dehydrator, and I got to figure out what's going on with it because it's messed up. It didn't work, so I got to go through and fix that. But that'll be probably Sunday afternoon when we get back from our trip. Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, taking a look to see what part I need to order to get it running again. I'm very much trying to get into the don't just throw it away, try to fix it, especially when it comes to stuff like dehydrators and kitchen utensils and that. They are it just creates a lot of waste when you just throw things away. So I want to try to fix it if I can before I throw it away. Our raspberries were doing pretty good for a while, and I actually haven't checked on them in the last couple days to see what's out there still. So I need to go. I'll probably go do that after the stream. Go out and take a look. It's been raining, so I don't know if it's still raining or not. I don't think it is. Let's take a look here real quick. Go back to the game. Oh, we're in a tiny little spurt, but then it's going to start raining again and rain for quite a while. So, yeah, that'll be fun. If I had it set up to where you guys could come with me to go check them out, I would throw it on camera. But I don't have that set up right now to do. I am going to be working on, with the expansion of the coop and the run, I'm going to be working on getting more cameras because now they have a way to hide more. They can step anywhere around where the cameras are. And as you can see, out of the 14 chickens that are there, only 1 or 2 of them were on camera. So they have all kinds of, they mostly hang out in that new run because it's got the green grass. They haven't completely annihilated it yet. So, and once again, between last stream and today, I haven't had much chance to get in here to play. I got in for a little bit last night to get some of this done, and that's how the sugar cane got finished was last night. But it has just been really, really busy, and I don't see that ending anytime soon during our summer months. Once we get into the cold months again, there will be I just lost my train of thought. What was I going? Oh yes, there will be hopefully my plans anyway are to set up a place where I can do more woodworking and bring you guys along on that journey. But then also, more than likely, more since there won't be anything else going on, more videos on Farm Sim. And you guys can definitely let me know if you want to see that or don't want to see that. I love woodworking. I just have not had near the opportunity to do it as much as I'd want to. So I would love to be able to get back into it and make videos showing you guys, what the possibilities are. And right now I'm just waiting for the semi to get back so I can unload into them again. Because I have 3 tractors here to run, but if I don't need to run 3 tractors, then I won't. My ultimate goal was to start selling some of these tractors off the smaller ones. There are also a couple pieces of equipment that I've seen that I like the concept of. There's one thing where you set it next to your pots for your plants, and it will record the process of them growing from start to whenever you take the camera off. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think by the time it comes out and I'm able to get it, there will be several other channels that put that out there. So it'll be inundated with you need to get there. It'll be the next big thing for. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do it, because just like there's a lot of people that stream Farming Simulator. There's a lot of people that stream their farms. And I'm the first one to say I'm not. I'm trying to get better, but I'm not very good at it. And if anybody is actually watching and chatting along, I can see if I can get that pulled up, but lately it has been giving me problems with trying to watch there's the streaming. All right, there's the chat. Perfect. So yeah, if you guys there's something you want to see or want me to do, let me know. If I can do it, I will. If I do end up setting up space for woodworking, you guys will definitely be along for that. Now it's just a waiting game. The only other tractor I have running at the moment is this guy here running the weeder. And I don't know if it's actually doing anything. I would love to be able to put on this game a way to, yes, my yield will be so much better if I spray chemicals all over it, but I don't like doing that in real life. So I really wish I could do that in game too, where I don't put chemicals all over everything. But that's what it wants you to do, is farming is very chemically demanding, and I'm not a huge fan of that. As soon as that combine gets back over here, which he's on his way, when we're saving content, as always, as soon as he gets back up to me, I'm going to empty him out again. but with his filling up again, he should be able to fill the semi to make another load. I added 4 large silos, so hopefully it will take all the rest of the soybeans that I harvest. Yeah, like I said, I'm not very good at this. I'm trying to get better. I still say a lot. There's our combine. Just keep getting them empty so he can keep going. Let him pass. And then we go fill up the semi. Get a code around this way. I have a tractor already over there to start collecting your straw, but while I'm harvesting, it has to wait. And this will be, I think this is the final field that I'm going to keep. Like the other 2 I'm going to harvest them, plow them, and then sell them back off. I didn't play my intro video for you guys. I have that. I played it a couple times when I remember to do it. It's just remembering to do it. I know it's an AI generated video and there's mixed feelings on that, but it did much better than anything I could come up with. And I know enough about the technology to know that a lot of what they're saying about the resources that it uses is not 100% true. The equipment that gets used for this stuff nowadays is a whole lot more efficient than what the, excuse me for a second, than what it was even 5 years ago. So yes, it's going to use resources. Anything that you put into place that you use is going to use resources. But data centers also handle a lot more than just AI generated content. They handle everything. Anything you do on Facebook, anything you do on YouTube. This video is getting recorded and it's going to be in a data center. You watching this video, it's not coming from me directly, it's going from me to a data center to you. So it's a necessary part of today's world. Unless everybody wants to go back to pen and paper, get rid of Facebook, get rid of computers, that would put a lot of people out of jobs. I don't get to make this a living yet. I just do this. I stream a chicken cam 4 days a week, and I actually stream myself 1 day a week. Which we're going to be wrapping up here shortly. It is almost 8 o'clock. And I have a few things that I'd like to get done before I have to go to work today. Yeah, or actually, let's do our outro. We're going to go back to the chickens. I don't know if the camera's going to have to refresh again because it just refreshed a minute ago when I did that, but we'll find out here. And Yoki's standing right in front of it. If I remember right, it was Nugget that was standing. Yeah, it has to refresh again. And don't mind the watch next. That is, I created this. All right, well, I don't know if I'm still streaming. It is. Okay. It hiccuped for a second, apparently. I think it's still working. I still show. Let me double check here real quick. Yeah, it still shows streaming. Okay. So it maybe have dropped for a second there. But with that, like I was saying, that's end screen is set up for when I start doing regular videos as well, and I figure out how to make that actually work. As well as that making that subscribe button actually do something too, because it's right now it's just a look and you have to subscribe from down below on YouTube. I am looking at changing up how I'm streaming. I'm currently streaming to 3 services at once, and out of those 3, only 2 of them are actually seeing any results. So I might go down to just YouTube and Twitch and put a link on my Facebook's on my Facebook when I do the streams to come check out there. It'll also make it where I can see stats better, because right now I'm chasing stats all over the internet. And I only see it to see if anybody's even actually watching, which you are, and I appreciate you watching. So I'm going to keep trying to get better at doing this. I am going to keep working on getting content out. A lot of the times, because I'm also still learning how to do all of this stuff, minus the canning. We've done canning for several years. It's just a lot of it is remembering to record what we're doing before it gets past the point of, well, now if we start recording, it's not going to make any sense because we're right in the middle of it. So that's what we're facing right now is I do that a lot where I start getting something done and then it becomes, oh, wait, this would have made a great video for the channel. I should have recorded it. But now we're almost done and it wouldn't make any sense. That's why I want to start the woodworking videos because then I can set up the equipment, have the camera set up there to do that as well. So all I have to do is same thing I do with this. Hit a button and it starts doing things. All right. I'm done chatting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go out, farm yards. I'll talk to you next week. Probably be on Wednesday again. And until then, I'll have you seeing or watching the chickens. Bye, y'all.